people, this is Colin from Cam Decorations. Welcome to my channel. Right, I've got something new to show you. These things. Now these things are called socket savers. So the idea of these is that they go over your sockets and switches. So this is for a double socket, obviously, because of the size. And you've got single ones here. Now, the idea obviously is it saves you time on protection. So instead of going around masking up, you just whack these suckers on, and it's so quick. Honestly, you can go around, do a house, no time whatsoever, no bother. And once you're finished, you could either take them off when they're wet. I prefer to take them off when they're dry, obviously, because you won't be covered in paint. So, as you can see, they have small little magnets on the back. Now these stick onto the screws on your sockets or switches. So it pretty much holds it in place. And I'll tell you this now. They are strong magnets. You're going to see this later on in the clip. So as I say, they've got two magnets on the back here, which hold them in place. And then like, it's just a plastic. I don't exactly know what material, but you can see it's quite twisty and bendable. But these are really, really good. Really worth buying. Really worth investing, honestly. I wouldn't say this unless I believed it. Maybe you're also wondering, like, you know, how do you clean this off? Now I'm going to show you these two here. Now this is one I've directly sprayed over. You just don't get any runs on them, you know. This is one that I've just back rolled over. You can see, sort of thing. If you do get any runs, say like for instance, you know, in the building sites, they don't like to give you heat when it gets to winter. Of all times when you want the heat, they don't do it. You spray a room. You spray the next room and you go back and you just use your rad roller and quickly go over it. If you're back rolling, job done. You've taken the excess paint off anyway. After a period of time, what will happen? This will start to crack, and I think you're wondering, well, how do you clean it then? You know, there's got to be so much paint on there at some point. What's going to happen to it? How do you get rid of it? Well, it comes off fairly easy. You'll see to a certain point. I mean, I think this has only been sprayed 3 or 4 times, but at a certain point, these will start to crack, the actual excess paint on them. And all you do is just bend it. Now, let's see if I can get it to crack. As I say, there's not a lot of paint on there. So as you can see, I just managed to get it cracked off the top edge. So a bit more paint on there, it will crack, and it does actually come off fairly easy. If you wanted to, I mean, you'd always could at the end of the day take them off, wet rag, and just wipe them over. I just think for nice quick easiness, you just leave them on, take them off the next day. So I've got some clips coming up. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the strength of how strong these magnets are. I'm going to show you a bit of back rolling as well. I'm going to show you a clip also of me instantly spraying it and then seeing how clean it actually leaves the switch afterwards. And obviously that's the main thing, to make sure the switches and sockets are kept clean. So I've got a nice close-up showing you as soon as I sprayed it and me taking it off and showing to you how clean these suckers keep your sockets and switches. Right, and that is coming next. Right, these socket savers, they've got the magnets on the back there, as you can see, and they go over the screw holes, and this is what holds them in place. Now, I know these are very strong. And if you have a look, you can see it takes some effort to pull it off. So, little tip, if you've got some sockets and switches without the pips in and they seem to be kind of hard to pull off, is just squeeze it from the top and they're able to pull off like that. But in general, these are holding. Without pips, with pips, the magnets are definitely strong enough. mask these sockets and switches up compared to the socket savers. Okay, let's go. Right, these sockets are not too bad. They're not covered in names, but you know what it's like. Usually you have to scrape it off for it to stick. It's got dust in it like this. It don't stick. Beautiful thing with the socket savers, as long as there's not too much aims or filler around the socket, it goes right over it. And if it's done, you just give it a quick blow, it will go over it. It will fit directly over the dust. No issues. No problem with sticking or anything like that. And also, you know, in winter, when I don't give you enough, when I don't give you any heating and you're running your little epoxy electrical heaters, you know, and sometimes the unit is just not getting warmed up, and you've got to build up the condensation on your sockets and switches. Yeah, socket savers. Oh, there you go, not sticking. There you go, it weren't sticking because of the dust on there. Okay, and that is it. God knows how long that took, but there we go. There's these. 1, 2, 3. Don't know why I'm counting. 4, 5. Just as easy as that, and that's going over the masking tape. And just a demonstration how quickly they can come off. And they store in each other. Excellent.